between messages. Da, 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 da. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I just did a video that was live, or at least I thought it was. It said it was live, but apparently no one was seeing it. I'm still learning about this. This is new to me. Joe Sorrentino, New England RC. This is part 2 of the live video I just did. Second part. I got cut off midstream. I guess there's a time limit. I didn't realize that. So it looks like an hour and a half, I want to say, is where it stopped me. And I was just wrapping up. I was well, I did have a little bit more to go. So we're going to continue it here. Shouldn't take too much longer. Hopefully get this wrapped up in under a half hour. So let's try to get through this real quick. And thank you for listening and staying tuned in for part 2 of the first ever live NERC production stuff and things. Yeah. Anyway, so what was I talking about? I was talking about the last truck I had in my hand was my Traxxas Rustler 4x4 VXL. I was showing you all the different things, and I told you about the top, and we showed you, starting to go through all the details of what I added and customized. And I was just getting into the dust cover bag, whereas inside here you can see that I added this heavy duty bar that holds together, and all the electronics in here are protected now. So there's lights all over the place. There's lights inside the bag that shine up and give it a little light up, lights the whole car up. And then I also used to have lights on the bottom, but eventually I took them off. But anyway, it's a heavy duty truck. It's a lot of fun and very fast, very fun, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone. They have a new one out now. It's a different model, but still the Traxxas Rustler 4x4 is killer. First vehicle, if you ever start with one, I recommend it. Alright, so on the other video I was showing you this side of the wall. I want to show you the other side of the wall now real quick. Look at this, guys. Aren't you glad you stayed tuned? Look at all this. I didn't even get to show you in the other video. I got a ton of RC cars for my outdoor track over there. And I mentioned these guys, the WL Toys 144001. Very fun, very popular car, very fast, very fun. You can buy these for about $100 now, maybe less, depending on where you find them. And they're really good. They got a metal chassis. They're just really heavy duty buggies, great for racing. And what I like about it is this is actually a brushed motor, not a brushless motor, but you'd be surprised how fast this thing is for a brushed motor. It performs like a brushless. Amazing, super fast, super durable, super bang for your buck. So I'm sure a lot of people agree that are out there, know the truck, or buggy, whatever you want to say there. I have it in red and I have it in green. And I was starting to talk about how I have a lap tracker. If you saw my other video, I mentioned the lap tracker. I have it on the green and the red cars so that you can race these and trace your laps as you go around. Pretty cool stuff. I'll show you that as well. But I want to go over these cars first. So this is Arrma. Arrma makes a 1/16 vehicle. Very cool little buggy. Look at the heavy duty bumper on this thing. It's a massive, really rugged car, really fun, very lightweight. I got one in blue and I've got one in cyan. Very fun vehicles. Those are 16th scale. These are 14th scale that I just showed you. And then this one here, Losi Mini B, one of my earlier little buggies. I upgraded the tires on it, so it's a little more heavy duty now. I put a T-Bone Racing bumper in front. I even added lights to it, which are dangling here. This thing has taken a lot of beatings over the years, and currently it's needs some work. I gotta fix it. But I did put, I actually put a Castle motor system in it, a little mini Castle motor. Let's see if I can pull this off and show you real quick. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that motor right there, the green motor. Castle system. Yeah. Pretty fast little buggy. And I actually even soldered down a connection, so now you can actually I think I want to say, was it 3S or 4S? I think I made it so you can do it. I want to say 3S. I don't know if you can do 4S. So you can speed it up. It's faster now than it was originally. So I had a lot of fun playing with this, modifying it a lot, and currently out of commission. I haven't used it in a while. That's why I can't even remember what battery I used because it's been so long. But yeah, it's fun. You can get these tires on eBay if you guys are looking for tires like these. They're pretty cool. All right, let's move on. We got a Losi Mini JRXT. These were, they didn't produce a lot of them. There's just a limited edition. They only had so many available. I thought that was a really cool thing to have. Very nostalgic because the JRXT was an old 80s vehicle back in my era, very popular, and now these mini JRXTs that Losi came out with are the exact same vehicle, just shrunken down, which is perfect for my tracks. So I had to have one, and this is fun. It's very stable and it works very well. I definitely recommend that one. And because they always offer deals on the Losi products, I actually ended up getting every color on the Losi JSX2, the JSX2 Mini. I got these. These are awesome. They are rear-wheel drive though. That's the only thing I don't like about it is the rear-wheel drive. I prefer four-wheel drive myself, but because it's I don't know, the way they got the oil filled on these shocks, it's like perfect. When I do a jump, it almost always lands on its feet. I don't know why. It's just they just figured it out. They got the perfect balance on these things. Really great for racing on a track. So I love them so much. I bought 3 more. I got the blue, or 3 altogether. Blue and red. And the wing fell off on this one. I had kids over, so they beat the hell out of it. That's why. The wing's missing on the red one, and the wing is missing on the black one too. But they still work. You don't need the wing. Someday I'll replace them. But yeah, so I got four of these Losi Minis here. The truck and the 3 buggies. And then I went ahead and got this little green guy. It's called Headphones, but I believe this is also a WL Toys product, and very fun as well. I can't remember the name right now, what it's actually called, but you guys, you'll find these on Amazon. They're always available. About $100. Cheap and fun. Plastic chassis. Very durable though. I did replace something on it. I can't remember what I fixed. Maybe it was the shocks. I don't know. Something broke, but I fixed it. But fun little car. Lightweight and fun. So there's that. And then we got Triton. Triton is from, what's the company? Legendary. Legendary Triton. This is probably the smallest basher, at least outside, that I have. I got little tiny ones in the indoors for Simon to chase around too. But this guy is really, really small. I think he's a 20 scale vehicle. And you'd be surprised. For something so small, this thing actually is incredibly durable and very good on the track. I thought it would be top heavy, but it actually holds its own, and I'm surprised. It's a great little basher. It's got lights that come on too, and it's just a fun little guy. So cheap, $100, Amazon, can't go wrong. Definitely worth it. And let's see, got the Traxxas Slash 1/16 scale. Lots of people love this guy. I didn't like it at first. It was very clunky. I found that the battery always like stalled out on me all the time. I didn't like it. Was like the battery it came with. It wasn't a nickel ion. I know it was a nickel ion. I like the what do you call it? The regular batteries that we use. Geez, now I can't think of what they're called. No, these type of batteries. Lithium ion. No, is that what I said? Oh, geez, my brain. Lipo battery. Lipo battery. Sorry guys, a little brain fart. Okay, lithium ion and lipo. Sorry. Okay, lipo battery. Once I added a lipo to this, it worked so well, so much better. Yeah, the lithium ion just didn't cut it. It was always cutting out, always giving me trouble. So if you do get one of these, definitely change the battery. I strongly recommend that. It's the first thing you would want to do. I also had to change the suspension on it. I added some beefier, what do you call it? Springs for the shocks to just give it a little more strength. And then I also, I changed the oil on it too. I did different level. I tried mixing and matching oils, because I'm on a hill and this thing was always kind of top heavy when I was jumping it. But when I played around with the oils and the springs and everything else, I eventually really like it. So it took a little while to get it to where I want it, but now this is actually a decent little basher. So yeah, if you get the time to play with it and you don't mind monkeying around, then I would say get it. 200 bucks. It's a nice little cheapy car, but it's fun if you put the time in. If you want something out of the box that's going to be really fun, for that same price, get this. Get this. Hypergo MGX H14BM. It's a little smaller. It's the 14 scale versus the 16, but better bang for your buck. You get all kinds of extra accessories. This thing is so much faster, so much more powerful. My favorite small scale size vehicle as of right now. Nothing's beat it. I really thought the Terminator would beat this, and if you saw my other video, I was talking a little bit about that. Nope, I like this better than the Terminator too. I can't believe it. But the Terminator, I know I can make it better once I upgrade it. But this out of the box, best thing I've ever bought. Best price, best bang for the buck. All right. I gotta stop pushing that one so much because they're all great. Sometimes you gotta work a little harder to get them to be great. And this is a great vehicle once you work at it and make it that way. So here's that. Arrma has come out with a fantastic little mini Mojave, which is very similar to that Traxxas that I just showed you. Both of these are great for the truck, and when they roll like that, they almost always seem to land on the feet. I don't know how. You would think that when it starts to roll like that, it's just going to land this way, but somehow, some way, it always lands where you want it. So yeah, I like these short course vehicles. A little fatter, a little beefier, a little nice for, racing too. These are the Grom series. I love the Groms. Perfect for small backyard tracks like this one. So if you have a track, then I would say get something like this because you will not be disappointed. They have a brushless motor version of it out now. This is the brushed version, the first one that came out, and it's equally as fun. I'm telling you, I like both versions. Sometimes brushless, everyone wants brushless because it goes faster, but sometimes when you have a small place to race, faster is not always better. Sometimes faster can be more difficult. Depends where you're going. If you got a big open terrain, go brushless. Go as fast as you can. But when you got small little corners to maneuver around, little areas, sometimes brushed is better. So I like this brushed vehicle, very fun. But I also like brushless too. So this here is another Relarlo product. I've been pushing them quite a bit lately. This is the, I forgot what it was called, X12S. Yeah, this is one of the bigger buggies I have. This one is a 1/12 scale. I usually try to keep them smaller, 1/16, 1/14, but I went a little bigger this time because it got a lot of good reviews. And I figured, hey, you know what, this can be for me. They're not all for kids. Sometimes it's just for me racing around, So I wanted something a little faster. I wanted a brushless. I wanted to see what it could do. Thing's awesome. I've got a video on this. Check that out. It is fun. It is a little top heavy though. I will say it's not my favorite, but I still like it. And it is fast and powerful. I did bang up the wing on it pretty good though. I hot glued it together. I have to maybe buy a new wing at some point. But nice little beach racer. I might take that to the beach this year. We'll see. So fun little car from Relarlo. And then back to Arrma. I got the Typhon Mini Grom. This is the brushless version. And the brushed version. I got them in both colors, blue and red. Really fast, really fun. I love this car. Oh my God. Now, the only thing is, I would say, I think I like the short course one a little bit better because it seems to roll over better when it falls. This one, when it flips over, it does land on its back, but it's really fun when you're trying to get like fast turns and everything. It maneuvers incredibly well, both of them. Really fun. This one I like too because it has a gyro as well. So not only is it faster than this one, you get the gyro, so even better maneuverability. So Both really great cars, exactly the same size, by the way, guys. Different colors, but if you want something a little faster with a gyro, this is probably going to be a better option. This came out first, so I got it right when it came out. I didn't want to wait, and it did get a lot of views, so thank you for watching, folks at home. This one, I don't even think it got as many views as this one did, but that doesn't mean it wasn't any less of a product. This is better, actually. So both fun. This is better for kids. This is better for adults. Depends on who's using it. So keep that in mind when you buy your vehicles. All right, there you go. And lastly here, the OG Grom, the Arrma Granite Grom. I love this little guy. Super fun. A little clunky on the track, doesn't always land right, you know, because it's bigger and it's going to top heavy, so you may end up like this every now and then. But not always, you know, it's still fun. I love the clipless body. I meant to mention that on those other ones too, the Arrmas. I'll tell you real quick. Clipless bodies, very cool. You can pull those on and off easily. Same with this one. Although this one's a little trickier to put on. You have to line it up just right to get it all on there. So sometimes I do struggle getting it to place it on correctly, but still really fun. And I love the Groms. I love Arrma. Arrma's my favorite, I think. I hate to have favorites because I really like all of them. But if you look around and you've seen some of my products, I think I have more Arrmas than I do anything else. I don't know, they just make a lot of cool stuff, especially little ones like this from a Traxxas. So that's why Arrma's kind of winning right now. But as I said before, there's so many good brands. They're all good. Traxxas has a lot of great stuff. Losi and now MJX and FMS are two new favorites of mine as well. I love the Terminators from Relarlo. That's the third brand I want to mention. Relarlo makes some good stuff. Yeah, I think Relarlo, FMX, and FMF. FM? I'm getting too crazy with the letters here. So let's just do this. Relarlo. These guys, look out for them, man. They're going to be a big name soon. You're going to know them just like you know Losi, Traxxas, and the rest of them. I don't have my MJX stuff here. Do I? Maybe I do. Well, MJX and FMS. Just remember those. Also great products. All right, let's get to wrapping this up. What do we got left? 17 minutes right now and change. I just want to show you the rest of the studio real quick here. See here, I have decorations for Christmas. Blow molds all over the back wall here. Really into the holidays, guys. Outdoor decorating. I got Halloween, Christmas. I'm going to show you some of that too. Even though you guys are really here for RC stuff, but I'll show you everything. All right, so this back wall, or front wall, you could say, is my main control area of this studio here. I've got all my parts labeled. I was showing you down below all my little stuff for little odds and ends that I need. Some more blow molds on the bottom. There's a Halloween cauldron that's sitting down there. My Santa and snowman. More blow molds there. I also have in here a bunch of stuff just to keep everything organized. So when I need parts and stuff, I have all my manuals on here. This is a great little setup here. Also, let's see, a couple more manuals that didn't make it in there yet. I wanted to point out, I was talking about the MJX, the MJX Hyper Go. I got this here. I said it came with extra parts and stuff. So this is what you get for, I'm plugging this way too much. I'm showing too much, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This one here, probably my favorite small vehicle, one of the favorites. Best bang for the buck, because not only is it fast and fun, and you can get triple backflips with it, but also for $200, it comes with these sand tires as well. So you get 4 of those tires. And then you get all these extras here. These look like, I don't know what they are. They're little pieces here. Then you got some springs and some other parts, tools, screws, whatever you need. A-arms as well. You got all those in there. I can't even believe they give you all this stuff. You get tools. No, that tool's for Arrma. This tool. You get an extra wing and some other tools. Unbelievable. It's like a steal for 200 bucks. All these extra accessories, plus the car, and an extra body. And 2 batteries, by the way. 2 batteries, 3S batteries. So that's awesome. That is awesome. And the Jetwood came with extra tires as well, and extra parts. The purple one that's over there. Don't get fat and old, guys. Oh, it's hard to bend when you get older and fatter. This one here is the extra body that came with my MJX Hyper Go. Alright, it came with this body, and it came with this body. So either color, that's pretty cool. I like it when you get extras. That's what, those little extra things separate. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's nice. You don't always get extras when you go with the big names like Traxxas, Losi, and Arrma. But MJX always seems to have extra stuff. And I really value that because things get banged around and you need extra things. So, just wanted to show you Jetwood. That's the Jetwood. Those are the extra tires that it came with. So yeah, tires and some other hardware there too. So pretty cool stuff from them. And I just wanted to acknowledge those things too. All right, so put those back. All right. Yeah, so this is my little workbench. And that's where I do my little work on my little cars. All right, let's wrap this up. I have one more thing to show you. And let's come on down here. Since this is a second video, and some of you might not have watched the other video, and you're only seeing this one, you can see my track, which I featured on the other one. I intended for this to be 1 video, but it looks like it's gonna be 2. But here you can see my outdoor track. And the final thing I wanted to show you guys was my driver stand. I built this here. Of course, there's my banner on there, New England RC, and little plug there. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that very much. So you can see I'm streaming on other platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. So there you have it. And I'll show you real quick the driver stand. Actually, let me come down here first. Trying to give you the full tour. This actually opens up. And I got all my Halloween stuff down here, all my decorations. I used to keep my lawnmower in there. Now I have all my Halloween and Christmas decorations all stuffed inside there. So there's something for everyone. I got a lot of stuff, so I got to find unique places to store it sometimes. So now the lawnmower goes in between the 2 sheds with a little bag over it, so something for everyone there. And just real quick too, so that's the shed, that white shed's where we just came from, and then the gray one, that's where I keep all my stick tools and whatnot, so in case you missed it on the other video. So now let's go ahead and showing you the track as we go. I'll show you the driver stand real quick. All right, I built the stairs and everything. This was a little red shed that I had at one time, which I morphed it into this giant, incredible driver stand slash deck, if you will. Little signage there to protect me. I don't know what weight it can actually hold, so I put a little sign so no one can sue me. I had a sign, people. 4 people at a time. That's it. That's the limit. Actually, I've had plenty more people, and it holds it up fine. So I just wanted to do that just to be safe. Anyway, it's going up the stairs, and here we go. Now you can see a little umbrella and table, and it's weighted down with some sandbags there, and that's really nice and durable now. It doesn't fall on me anymore. It used to fall all the time. I got a little mini fridge right there. People want to hang out, have a few brewskis or sodas and juice for the kids. It's in there. I was talking about on the other video a lap tracking device that I use for the RC cars. This little doghouse, if you will, I actually is where I keep the laptop. Is where I keep the. God, I'm running out of steam, guys. The iPad. The iPad just sits here, okay, and then I plug it in, all these little things here, and then it connects to a TV that goes on the other side. So when people are racing around, you'll be able to see it on the big screen up front, little screen if you're right here in the little driver's stand watching. So it's kind of cool. Wherever you are, you can watch the stuff in action. And I just recently got this little step stool. So if the kids are here, they're a little short and they can't really see the over too well over this little deck here. So I got this so they can stand on it, raise up their height so they can see. And then this here, this little bar is a bar. You can put your drinks, doesn't have to be beer, but you can put your beers or any other drinks on there. It wraps around the whole thing here, all around. So you can hang out, you can have your drinks. If you want to hang out and have dinner, you can do that too. I got a table for you. Umbrella if it's nice, if it's hot, an umbrella. And then you get a nice view of the track from here. So you can get a good view. I'm trying to hold the, I got this on a stand so you can kind of see. All right, so yeah, you can get the idea. So you're up here, you're racing your car and you can get a nice view of the whole track and see the jumps. And whole nine. It's a lot of fun. Now, it's been a labor of love, guys. Took me a lot of time to get it all together. I got something for everybody. I got the laps, track. I got the crawler park down low. If you guys saw the other video, I showed you all my bigger vehicles down there. And then one final thing I will just quickly show you is out through there is the Aqueduct, where I do a lot of videos as well. And on the other side of that fence is another banner. So if you're out there, you can, a little plug to my show. All the people walking by will get to see New England RC and a little advertising no matter where I am. So let's see if I can show you this final thing here. Go through the gate. Show you the Aqueduct and show you, there you go, a little advertising. Pretty clever, right? So I got my banner there. Please like, subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. There's the banner, and then you can see people walking by here probably like, what the hell is that? And they don't understand, but you know, I'm telling you now, it's New England RC. Radio controlled cars and trucks and boats and planes and all that stuff. So anyway, this is the Aqueduct. This is where I go when I want to race. If I take a big jump, oh, I forgot to show you the other jump. I'll show you that too. But it's a walking path. People walk along here. They walk their dogs, just to take you from point A to point B. Also really fun for racing RC cars. So I do that. Sometimes you see me coming here, and you can see it goes all the way down there. And sometimes when I'm filming the cars, I'll go all the way down to the bottom. There's a little spot where I like to drive the trucks too. It's a nice little grassy area. I'm not gonna do that now, but take my word for it. There's another spot that's fun to drive as well. But what's great is I have all this stuff all within walking distance. The Aqueduct, the track, and all the other stuff that I mentioned, all in one place. That's really the idea here, is to have that one-stop shop. It's really awesome. And now you guys get a little more of an inside look of my world, and I appreciate you for tuning in and hanging out with me as I walk you through my world here. Just gonna, and one last thing I'll show you real quick. I built a jump, my own jump. It's a rather big wooden jump, as you can see here. And let's see. Yeah, let me do this. It's kind of cool. I got it on caster wheels on the bottom, but it did get warped because I leave it outside, so it's my own doing. I warped it, and on my recent video, you'll see the struggles I had with this jump. The Omni Terminator made its debut on this thing, and oof, I had a hard time. It was a good idea. It's big and it's fun, and the first time I used it, when it was still dry, worked out really good. But note to self, I find a better place to store it in the future so I can keep it dry. I might have to build a whole new one because it is kind of warping now. But that's all right. Hey, it's all part of the fun, guys. Trial and error, right? And let's see. I'm just going to conclude this video right here under the banner, just as kind of a last little send-off. And just want to say to you guys, thank you so much for watching the channel. I really appreciate all of you that have stopped by, tuned in, subscribed, liked, commented, all the above. I'm trying to make a living out of this someday. It's a slowly coming together. I work a full-time job, so I don't really have a lot of time to play here and showcase all these things. It takes me forever getting videos together. So it's nice to be able to do something like this, a live video, so you can see the whole thing in action. Yeah, just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys. Please continue to watch and let me know what you guys would like to see next. I can feature all kinds of stuff, lots of content. Maybe you want me to feature more planes. I know some people have mentioned that. We're getting there eventually. I know some people want to see stuff on the race car track. Maybe you prefer crawling. You want to do some outdoor stuff, outdoor crawling or the indoor crawl track. I mean, I really got a lot of different options here. We got boats. So anything you guys comes to your mind, something specific that you really like me to do, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll plug your name as someone that gave me the idea. You know, give you a little credit for some future video that I'll do next time. But that's what I wanted to do today. Just kind of give you guys the lay of the land. If you tuned into the other video, you saw everything down below. Or I'm not gonna do that again, but you got to see the finished results if you tuned into this video. So these first two videos are my very first live videos I've ever done. I hope you guys have enjoyed them. In the future, I'd like to make it really live because I thought when I said live that it was going to be, you guys would be watching me live and you'd be able to comment and everything, but it does not seem to be the case on this. It's something where I actually have to finish it, stop it, and then send it up, and then you guys can comment afterwards. So maybe I missed something, I don't know. But it's part of the process I'm learning too, so maybe next time we can actually be live. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if so, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on New England RC. Let's go.